I'm not really sure if I'm going to be the only one to pick this team to finish second in the AFC South or if other people are on board with what I'm saying here, but I really think the Tennessee Titans are going to have a better 2013 than they did 2012 and ultimately have a better 2013 than the Indianapolis Colts. Call it a hunch, call it a feeling, call it what you will. The bottom line is that's how I feel, and I'm sticking to it. When I look at this Titans team under Mike Munchak, this is a team that ultimately is going to sink or swim based off of the successes and or failures of Jake Locker. It's year number 3 of the Jake Locker experiment. He needs to establish that he is the man. I know Fitzpatrick is there. Fitzpatrick could probably win a couple of games in a pinch, but Jake Locker needs to do everything he can to make sure, 1, he stays healthy, and 2, that he does everything he can to make sure that Ryan Fitzpatrick only sees mop-up duty in 2013. He's got a nice core of talent around him there in Tennessee, Locker does. You've got Chris Johnson and Sean Green, a nice 1-2 combination at running back. I expect Chris Johnson to have another good year, even a little bit better than he did last year, which was definitely a big recovery from his 2011 season. I think you've got a very, very talented wide receiver unit with guys like Kenny Britt, who, yes, he's inconsistent. Yes, he's a head case. Yes, he has injury concerns. Yes, he's coming off of a big injury, but he's still a guy with explosive big play talent. Same as Washington, he has some nice talent. I love Kendall Wright. I think he's a big-time talent just waiting to explode in 2013. Justin Hunter could come in and contribute at some point in time, their second-round pick. This is a wide receiving core that has a lot going for it. It has some size, it has some explosiveness, it has some big play capabilities. They lose Jared Cook, and that'll hurt, but the wide receiving talent should more than make up for that loss of Cook. And this is also an offensive line that was not very good, in particular in the first half of 2012. So they went out and spent big money on Andy Levitra from the Buffalo Bills. They went out and drafted Chance Warmack 10th overall to beef up, in particular, the interior of that offensive line that was so very, very bad in 2012. I expect this Titans offense to be dramatically improved overall as a unit from what it was a year ago. On defense, this is still a unit to me that needs more pass rush, in particular out of Derek Morgan. He was a guy they took in the first round a few years ago in the same draft that Jason Pierre-Paul had by the New York Giants. The bottom line is they need Derek Morgan to step up and be a double-digit sack contributor, because if he could do that, other people will be opened up and freed up to do more things, and you'll get more overall pass rush as a unit. I think they have a very young, very talented linebacking crew, in particular with Ayers and Zach Brown, maybe my favorite pair of 4-3 outside linebackers in the league. These guys are young, explosive, a scary group of linebackers. They really are. A bit under the radar, maybe because they're in Tennessee. And still kind of a shaky, questionable secondary with guys like Griffin and Werner. McCourty. They need more pass rush to help out that secondary. I think sometimes the Tennessee Titans secondary over the past couple of years has gotten a bad rap because they've gotten burned quite a bit. Yes, I'll give you that. But part of the reason is because of this team's general lack of an ability to generate a consistent pass rush. Pass rush can help the secondary. Just like a great secondary can help a poor pass rush, vice versa. When you're looking at this team and you want to see some games to watch out for them, Week 5 at home against Kansas City, Week 9 at St. Louis, Week 11 versus Indianapolis. They need to win 2 of those 3 games. If the Titans have any delusions of having a winning season this year, if they have any visions of potentially trying to sneak into that last spot in the wild card, they need to win against St. Louis, Kansas City, or Indianapolis. 2 of those 3 games specifically that I mentioned. 2 of them are home games, 1 of them's a road game. If they can't beat Indianapolis at home, if they can't beat Kansas City at home, you can forget it. This is a 6 or 7 win Titan team. I think they will do that, and I think they'll end up winning 9 games and potentially even 10. Yeah, I'm going out on a bit of a limb, but what the hell? We could all look like geniuses or idiots this early on when the season hasn't even started yet.